Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Glimmith Warriors. I hope you're having a good day. We are working on our rose windows here with this mechanic here. This is an interesting one. Okay, so there's only 2 total windows in this, is one thing to notice, or 2 total panes. And I'm going to just start by noticing that since we've got all these walls, I can do stuff like that. And in fact, those will also be blue. Because, well, these 2 are different. So I'm just going to make this one color, that the other. Do I actually know that these 2 are the same color? Maybe I don't actually know that these 2 are the same color. Sorry, I think I might have cheated already. Okay, I'm just going to start with... Oh boy, this is tricky. I can start there. I can certainly make both of those blue. That's not a problem. Okay, yeah, so this does work. Okay, so this is yellow. Those are both blue, but yellow still has to get out. So yellow is forced over here. Which then means that this is blue and that's blue. Okay, so my intuition was right, but I didn't argue it carefully. In fact, this cell now has to be blue because of that, so that forces blue over down there. Yellow comes up, blue comes up here. Yellow comes up again. That cell, though, is blue. So yellow runs over to here. And blue is going to take, I think, the entire rest of the grid. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Okay. Well, I see here this U is sort of forced like this. Is it a bonus difficulty that the sun reflects on it while I'm doing it? But this also is going to run into that, so I'm just going to put all that together. This is going to come out. It's not going to grab that red. And this is another there are 2 regions puzzle. So since this one isn't blue, that one is. And I can go ahead and mark as green, well, all of these as well as everything that is across the border from one of these. That means this blue is certainly going to have to come out here in order to possibly connect. This is going to be green because blue already has one of those. So blue has to come around here to connect. It's going to need to connect through this, It's going to need to connect through these cells, which is then going to force green to connect around like that. That's going to force blue like that. This green still needs to connect, and indeed it's going to connect over like that. Nice little earthy theme there for that one. Okay, there's a splitsies there. We again are in the there are 2 colors. Inside you there are 2 wolves, a blue wolf and a green wolf. Which wolf are you? Or something. Today it's going to be a blue wolf and a yellow wolf, though. So the yellow is going to come around like that, at the very least. The blue is going to come down here. Is that helpful in any way? It doesn't look helpful, if I'm being completely honest. I might have to start my... I'd have to start this with pen. Like that. We know there's a border there. I do know that this... Oops. I do know something, which I did not mark before. Because these two are different and there's only two regions, that means, and these two are different, that means these two are the same. Likewise here, these two are the same. That doesn't quite feel like it does it to me yet. I think now I have to use yin-yang logic. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I think I have to argue for you that these are the same color. Because if these were different colors, oh, maybe I'm wrong, actually. Sorry, I think my argument is wrong. The correct statement is that this is the other color, right? Okay, so I'm going to get there, but the argument is this isn't yellow. Because if this is yellow, I have to connect the yellow to yellow because there's two regions, and any way I connect the yellow to the yellow is going to separate the other two. But there's only two regions, and so if I've argued for you this one isn't yellow, I've argued this one is yellow. So my basic idea was correct. Now, basically, because this is a region where there's one connected blue region and one connected yellow region, I can't now make any yellow over here, because if I make any yellow over here, again, I'm going to have to connect it to this yellow, and in so doing, I'm going to separate the blue from the blue. So actually, what I'm arguing for you is all of those are blue, which immediately means that those are yellow, because blue's already taken one of those, and I'm heavily resisting the temptation to mark off things as like, oh, you can't make that a 2x2. But the same argument runs the other way. I can't make one of these two blue, because if I make one of these two blue, I certainly am going to do it in a way that disconnects the yellow from the yellow. So in fact, the yellow runs around the whole border, which then makes this cell blue and that cell blue. And now this yellow comes around here. This blue needs to connect to blue. This blue needs to connect to blue, and this yellow needs to connect to yellow. Woohoo! How about this one? Okay, we again are in a inside you there are two wolves moment. So we'll make these yellow and purple. If I make this purple and that... I make this purple and that yellow, we have the same problem that however I connect yellow to yellow, it's going to separate purple from purple. And that's not going to work. So I have to do it the other way. They have to match. Basically, anytime the sort of the theorem is, anytime you've got two contiguous shapes mooshed together into a simply connected shape, such as a rectangle, the boundary has one connected component of each color. So the boundary is always going to be like one piece yellow, one piece purple. And not like some yellow, then some purple, then some yellow, then some purple. Even though that seems plausible, it's not actually possible. Okay, and so these are both yellow, so that's purple and that's purple. And likewise, these are both purple, so that's yellow and that's yellow. So the purple grows, the yellow grows, this purple grows like that, so this yellow isn't connected yet, so it needs to do that. So this purple grows and comes up there. Oh man, I meant to do the other color. And this cell is now yellow. You join there. Okay, I'm going to put that purple back to the deeper purple that it was originally. There are a lot of kinds of purple in here. I think that one, maybe? There we go. Okay, whoever made this, I'm going to guess, has done some pencil puzzles before. Okay, just based on the amount of times that kind of logic has been useful. Okay, this one has 4 pieces. So we'll start with a yellow there. These two both are sort of forced over here, and this one's not yellow because yellow already has a blue. Yellow, by the way, is over here, coming over that way. Yellow can't escape up, so yellow escapes down. These are the same color, and it's not yellow or green, so it's red. That makes that cell also red, and red is done. These two are the same color, and that color is not yellow, green, or red, so it's purple. So that cell's also purple. This cell is not purple, so it's yellow. Yeah, the purple, notice, can't escape around this corner. So the only purple, or sorry, the only yellow that purple can get is that one. And in so doing, purple now claims all of these cells because there's nothing else they can be because they can't connect to any shapes. Okay, and this cell is not purple. Oh, there's 5 colors? Is that right? There's going to be 5. I didn't count correctly. Yellow still needs to get out, and it can't get out up here because of that border. So yellow is certainly going to get out there. Purple is just done. There's no more cells purple can take. Whatever this is... this is the last color because blue, there's a blue in all 4 other ones. So this is the 5th color. And blue doesn't have a red yet. So blue is going to have to come up through here to possibly connect to a red. In so doing, all of this has become blue. That's blue. Blue still isn't done. Blue can't take a yellow. In fact, actually, the green takes the yellow. And that actually finishes the green. The blue continues this far, and now this red certainly needs to connect to something, and it can only connect to the blue. And now blue is done. Oh, and that finished everything. What does it mean by solve it perfectly? I don't know what it means by solve it perfectly. Anyway, I wasn't intending for that to be done, but it was apparently done there. Yeah. Nice series of puzzles. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, there's a 4 over there. Okay, we'll start with a blue. Move over to a yellow. Yellow better keep growing. Blue had better keep growing. Blue can't go up because of the wall, so blue comes down, but blue can't take that cell. That cell's neither blue nor yellow, so it's green. This cell... God, is this cell going to turn out to be yellow? I'm a little afraid this cell's going to turn out to be yellow. Oh, we have a weird connectivity thing again. This cell... Oh, maybe not quite. I wanted to say this cell can't be green, but that might not quite be true. This certainly isn't blue. I don't think it can be yellow, but I don't want to argue it, if I'm being honest. Okay, so yeah, one of these 2 reds is green. Which, I suppose colorblind viewers will have already known. Oh, okay. So here's the thing to notice. Here's the easy way to argue this. This is something. I don't know what it is. It might or might not be green, but I'm about to know it's not green. But the point is those two are the same, so therefore this isn't blue, and blue still isn't done, so blue has to keep going out like that. And so now I can give this another color because now it's not green. Oh, sorry. I don't know that it's not yellow, but I do know that green comes over here. Yellow comes there, green comes here. This cell isn't yellow, so yellow comes over here. I don't know exactly what I was saying there. Yeah, green's not going to be able to get in here without trapping yellow and stopping it from getting a blue. But whatever this is, again, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not yellow. So the yellow keeps escaping, which is going to make the green keep escaping. Whatever this is, it's going to keep escaping. Like that. Which is going to force the blue to keep escaping. And we know there's a border here because of that wall, so it actually keeps escaping. Which is going to make the blue go up around. This thing's going to come up through here, which is going to make the blue keep going up. This thing still, that's a wall, so this thing still actually has to go up even further. I think there's a shortcut they told me for notes, but I've already forgotten what it was. Oh, there we go. Here's the... Oh, maybe it's just tab to switch between. Maybe there's not actually a shortcut for switching to notes mode. Anyway, that blue is going to come up here. This cell now has to be part of something. So, oops, sorry. So whatever it's part of, I don't know what. It does mean that there's a border there, which is enough to force this up one more. Which is then enough to force the blue up and around like this. So that tells me... Oh, that tells me which red is blue, but blue already has a red. So it doesn't, in fact, tell me which red is blue. This is going to keep getting pushed around here, so this is going to keep getting pushed like that. That's going to give me some borders like this. We know we've got borders all around here. In fact, this is going to come up, so that's going to give me a border here. Oops. Give me a border there. It's going to come up like this now, which is, in fact, going to bring the blue up here. Blue assuredly isn't taking this cell, and whatever is taking this cell is also taking all of these cells in order that it connects over to a blue. So we can mark off that, in fact, that cell's not blue. Blue's not done, though, so blue's going to take that and that. This little region here is going to come over. This region's going to come over. And that's going to force blue to take this blue cell. These are still separated. Again, these are all separated. This is going to continue there. This is going to continue there, which is going to force this to continue here and this to continue here. And now this is going to continue here. And so now if I look at this, this has now got a blue and a red in it. So it is not... in fact, actually, I guess I could have made this... Oh, wait, sorry, that's not true. Sorry, no, but this is definitely a new color because the other two colors have a blue. So let's give this a color so I can clean this up at least a little bit. Now, purple's red has to be up here because this red is not purple by our pencil marks. So that means all of this is purple, which means, in fact, all of that is purple. Purple grows out like that. We can clear up some notes. Okay. This last piece here, I've screwed this up, haven't I? How have I screwed this up? Had to happen eventually. I wasn't going to get through all the game without screwing this up. Screwing something up. Because the problem is green needs a red, and there is no red for green to take. It's all felt right. I feel like I just... Maybe when I invented the colors, I... screwed something up. So I'm saying all those are the same color. Oh, it's that this can be yellow? Yeah, this is going to be yellow. That's the problem. Right. This could be yellow. Okay, but we'll get there organically. This certainly isn't yellow, and it needs a blue, and the only cell it can take is that one. Oops. And as soon as it does take that one... we know that all of these are together, and they're certainly not any of the other colors. This, whatever it is... oh, I guess this is the fourth color. So this is, this is the last blue. Right, sorry, no, this is not the fourth color. This is exactly the mistake I made before, I was about to make again. Yellow has to grow, so green has to keep growing, which forces yellow to keep growing, which forces green to keep growing, which forces yellow to keep growing, and now all of this becomes yellow. And now let's see, let's clear the notes. And yeah, that sort of forces everything. Okay. Yeah, I somehow almost made the mistake twice of forgetting that this could be yellow.